Our top story this morning, a high-profile rave party has been busted on a ship along the Arabian Sea near Mumbai. 8 people have been arrested in connection with the case. The Bollywood superstar's son is being questioned by the Narcotics Control Bureau. The drug agency has, however, released 2 others after detaining them. The drug party was busted after a 7-hour-long raid on the cruise. The NCB officials posed as on-board travelers to bust the drug cartel. Sources have told India Today that the rave party was organized by a Delhi-based company called Namaskar. The drug party was allegedly being organized from October 2nd to the 4th. Each ticket cost a whopping 82,000 rupees. The ship owners, in fact, have been called in, and other event organizers are also under the scanner. My colleague Devesh Singh is now joining me on the phone line from Mumbai. Devesh, what is the current status of the ongoing investigation?
Our sources in the Narcotics Control Bureau have informed that 8 people who were part of this rave party, who were part of the revelers who were present at this party, have been placed under arrest, while leading Bollywood superstar's son is being questioned right now. He hasn't been booked, but he is being questioned right now. Also, the organizers have been called in. Some of the organizers are already detained. They are being questioned, while the other organizers have been called in. Some of the organizers are foreign nationals, and they also could be booked. That is what our sources from NCB tell us. 4 types of narcotic drugs were found on board this particular cruise liner, which is MDMA, hashish, cocaine and methadone. These are the drugs that were found by the Narcotics Control Bureau. The operation went on till wee hours in the morning, and as of now, NCB officials are still questioning some of the suspects and witnesses at their office located in Mumbai. Follow me?
Right, so the superstar son, you're telling us, is currently only being treated as a witness. He's only being questioned at the moment, Devesh?
Follow me. As of now, we can just say that this person, who's a Bollywood superstar's son, is being questioned. As of now, it is not clear whether he's being treated as a witness or a suspect in this case, but he is being questioned. That is what our sources in NCB tell us. And once the questioning is over, only then it will be decided by the investigating agency, by the Drug Enforcement Agency, whether the person has to be booked or he'll be allowed to go. Follow me?
Devesh Singh, of course, bringing us all of those details in the investigation that is currently happening as far as the Narcotics Control Bureau is concerned. Now, let us take you through some of the details, the inside details that India Today has accessed as far as this investigation is concerned. The first thing, the NCB, the Narcotics Control Bureau, received a tip-off about the possible drugs party on a ship. It received a tip-off. The NCB team then disguised itself as passengers who then boarded that ship, which of course is now being investigated, and the owner will be called in as well. The rave party in fact began as soon as the ship left the Mumbai coast. That is what the NCB is telling us. The NCB team in fact swung into action as the ship reached mid-sea of the Mumbai coast. The NCB then conducted raids for 7 long hours on that cruiser ship. The Bollywood superstar's son has been detained, among others. He's currently only being questioned, as my colleague Devesh was saying. 4 types of drugs have been seized from that party, which was busted by the NCB. So currently that investigation is on. My colleague Pankaj Upadhyay is now joining me live from Mumbai on this story. Pankaj, Devesh was telling us that 8 people have been arrested. Many others are being questioned as well. So the NCB, what we're learning, is received a tip-off which then they carried through on. They investigated, they boarded the ship as passengers. What more can you tell us, Pankaj?
Good morning, follow me. What I can tell you from ground zero is 2 more foreign nationals have just been brought in. Yeah, in fact, 3, I'm learning, foreign nationals have been brought in. And of course, as we know, that this was a high-profile party, and not just the who's who from Mumbai, from the page 3 circuit, but many foreign nationals were also participating in this cruise party. 3 foreign nationals have just been brought in here. Sameer Wankhede, the zonal head of the Narcotics Control Bureau here in Mumbai, has said that 8 people have been arrested. Last night he had said that around 8 to 10 people have been intercepted. The questioning of the suspects is still going on. Sameer Wankhede has said that yes, many type of drugs, illegal drugs, were also recovered. When the ship went mid-sea, there were many people consuming illegal drugs openly, and hence 8 to 10 people are still being questioned. Their round of questioning and what they say and what comes out of that questioning will determine to a great extent as to what the next course of action of the Narcotics Control Bureau is really going to be. Of course, we know that this is a high-profile party. This was a high-profile party, and hence the case becomes all the more sensitive as well. Important questions, Polomi, of course, will now be asked as to who all were consuming drugs, one, who all were in the possession of the drugs. And as we've seen in many high-profile cases and the working of the NCB over the last couple of months, the WhatsApp chats of all the people involved become so very crucial. So I understand right now that all those people who have been arrested or are being questioned, their WhatsApp chats, their other messages will also be closely seen by the NCB. If this party was going on mid-sea, where did the drugs come from? Where was this procured from? Who are the local dealers? How are these high-profile people in touch with these local people who are giving them the drugs? So these are some of the finer aspects that really need to be understood, of which the clarity can only be had once we have something said by Sameer Wankhede on record. For now, he has said that it would not be right to reveal much right now because that might hamper the investigation. But what he has said on record is that 8 to 10 people have been intercepted, and now we are learning 8 have been placed under arrest. The questioning of many more is still going on. Many illegal drugs were recovered, and that many people were also found openly consuming drugs, and that is the reason why the NCB sleuths, who were disguised as passengers on board, conducted this raid and placed 8 to 10 people for questioning. We are right outside the NCB headquarters in Mumbai, and I'll try and show you around Polomi. This area is already being barricaded now because, as I said, this was a high-profile cruise musical party that was going on.
Right,
around
Pankaj,
100
we'll of course come back to you
tickets
because
were there
there
for
is
sale,
an
but rest
ongoing
of
investigation. The NCB currently questioning some of those passengers on board that cruise ship.